There's no question. Also, Jamal McGlure, assistant coach, our NBA All-Star, gave out meals to families in Scarborough yesterday. His annual Thanksgiving food drive. And remember when Kyle Lowry was here, he was also extremely involved during the holiday season. And there is Jamal McGlure, big legend,
the legend.
It's great to see. Barnes over now to Siakam, Anunoby. Here's Achua. Canadian Thanksgiving weekend, the 2 doesn't go. Gary Trent Jr. is back. Great to see. On the floor, DeRozan. And Jones up top to White. On 10 of the shot clock. Vucevic backing in. And White the 3. Doesn't go. Barnes skies. Grabs it. Sends it ahead. And deflected by DeRozan. There's White getting into the mid-range, and it rattles out. 6:30 to go. Part of all this, as Nick Nurse mentioned, conditioning, right? Getting the practice time in. He said,
Really?
prior to that 2-game road trip at Boston, at Houston, he said had some really tough practices.
Had an old school training camp practice, and you see Preston Achua doing a good job on a weak side defense, getting that steal. But a lot of those times you need those practices. You need to beat each other up. You need to get tired. And then you need to reset.
After today, they don't play again until Friday. And then after that, it's opening night against Cleveland. Donovan Mitchell and the Cavaliers, and the entry pass and a turnover. And the 6th turnover. Bulls have turned it over 11 times.
I know it's a turnover right there, but I'm liking what OG is attempting to do. He's attempting to draw the defense and find players. And once again, once you have the ability to do that, that's going to open up your individual offense even more.
Here's DeRozan, scoop shot, and a blocking foul as Anunoby looks to take a charge.
Oh, with a slick cross right there. Working on his handle a lot over the years. You see that right to left cross, and once he gets in that paint, you know, there's not much you can do with DeMar, but that's another aspect of his games that he's improved. I saw DeMar first coming in, always trying to work on his ball handling and, you know, spending a lot of time in the summertime. And I know he has an individual that he works with, and he does that. He really works on that handle, and you see it just paying dividends throughout his career.
Well, every year, he'd always come back with one extra thing that he worked right in the summertime on.
And the great ones do that. You know, everyone, when you're that good and you want to get better, let's see Pascal getting better.
Pascal.
Yeah, working on his game. We know, talk about him going to his left and outside shooting, passing. He does everything getting better.
Here's a 3, White, and he knocks it down.
And
5 for 14.
He's a guy that can come off this bench if they choose to have him coming off the bench that can score this basketball as well.
He's 22 years of age and his 4th season in the league, 7th overall selection out of the University of North Carolina. Barnes, a cut by Achua, and just comes up a little bit short that time, but a nice read as DeRozan sees the lane. It closes and a foul.
DeMar getting to the line again. He's going to draw fouls. But you mentioned it. Scotty Barnes had a nice matchup, had a mismatch, was patient, drew a double team. Precious Achua dove to the basket. He found him. That's good basketball. And when you get to playoff basketball, you want the players that can draw double teams and create opportunities for your teammates. The best teams, they have those type of players.
DeRozan. And the first free throw is good. James Harden and Joel Embiid are back in action as the Philadelphia 76ers take on the Cleveland Cavaliers in preseason play tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific on Sportsnet 1 and Sportsnet Now. And DeMar, in a successful trip, he's got 13 points. You look at the East, and it is deep. Here's Siakam. in the corner. Van Vliet back to OG. Up fake. The closeout by Jamar. And OG over DeRozan. Tough shot.
That's a shot right there. That's a special shot. Going to the left, stepping back, shooting over DeMar.
Philadelphia defeated the Raptors in 6 games last season in the first round. Lost in the second. Turnover. Anunoby. And OG, the finger roll came up short. Kuzumu with the 3. And Van Vliet now to Trent Jr. Under 4 minutes left in the second quarter. Pascal spots up. The 3 doesn't go.
Just look how quick the Raptors are getting the ball up the floor. Whether it's off the glass or off a steal, they're getting the ball up the court quickly.
High off the window. Barnes sends it to down. Van Vliet drops it off for Siakam. Spinning. And he'll go to the free throw line.
And you have to be in shape to play like that. As you're looking, I see you looking right there, mirroring the little left hand spin back. What you call it? The spin cycle?
Well, you could say speed wash.
Speed wash. And that's his bread and butter. It's so difficult to guard when he's in that paint. Using his length, his footwork has become so much better. And he's multi-dimensional, not just going to the right. Although he spent back to the right that time, he can finish with that left hand now as well.
Last season, 34% from 3, and as he misses that free throw. He worked a lot on that shot in the course of the summer. 75% from the free throw line. 2-time now All-NBA, and he talked about wanting to put himself in the top 5 conversation in the NBA, and he's got all of that to get there. Starts with his tremendous work ethic. Anunoby, the denial on the attack with the left.
Nice deny right there, trying to post DeMar up in the mid-post.
And the bucket the other way.
Let's kick the ball down the floor quickly. Chicago Bulls pushing the tempo themselves. When I was a player, I used to hate having to see Scotty right there, forcing the issue a bit. When you have somebody strong like OG guarding someone, I used to hate trying to deliver the ball to the post because they can fight around and get that steal. I'm going to get the turnover opposed to the person holding them off.
Raptors by 8.
Right there.
Denial.
That example.
And a foul. And Trent Jr. is in the walkway there. And now back out on the court. Time out on the floor.